What the hell have I done? Poetry builds a fine machine. Let me show you what I mean, and also how through poems to seek the leader in you, unique. I once was bland, all plain and pale, alone in darkness, prepared to sail through life a mediocre sort, all mediocre act and thought, just doing the usual things to do, just sailing my one dull life through, oblivious to any world that lies beyond my mediocre eyes. Oblivious to the world within, the world which whispers, come, begin. Come where? Start what? I had no clue. Perhaps you hear that voice in you. It's there, it whispers in us all, and it's up to us to hear it call. Yes, it's up to us to listen good, until the call is understood. I listened good, I bent my ear, and what I heard I still hold dear. It told me, write, and write and write, and you'll be gifted a sacred sight. You see this sky, this emptiness, it's yours to fill with poems, yes. Every poem will be a star, and it will shine for who you are. Wisdoms come and wisdoms go. Understandings ebb and flow. We grasp things one day, not the next. We slide from fathoming to perplexed and back again. Cognition's fool, and we're mostly liars as a rule, bluffing that and winging this, flailing round in the vast abyss that is the chaos of our head, by fear, doubt, and anguish led. But who's to say we're stuck like this, flailing round in a vast abyss? I don't, and neither does the voice that whispers that we have a choice. So I wrote and wrote and wrote some more, each page as bad as the one before, the chaos of my liar's head clear in every word I read. Every poem was deeply flawed. I felt a fool and worse, a fraud, pretentious, clumsy, a joke, a mess. But I persevered nonetheless. It told me write and write and write, and you'll be gifted a sacred sight. Every poem will be a star, and it will shine for who you are. Eventually, after years of grit, I began to get the hang of it, composing poems of sense and style, of love and warmth, of hate and bile, of stress and pain, of joy and strength, of power. I would write at length upon what subjects moved me, or were proof of what a poem's for. I'd weep alone in bliss, I'd smile, I'd bellow deeply, all the while maintaining focus, powering through the night and what it does to you. And I would feel my mind align with what I ventured to divine. Yes, I would feel my mind grow still and strong and truthful. What a thrill. So what's leadership got to do with this? Well, let me tell you what you'd miss should you not wring out all the juice your liar's chaos will produce. Now you might possess these qualities, sure, but poetry makes them pure, so pure. Substance, irony, humor, wit, resilience, equanimity, grit, passion, determination, style. All the traits that are worthwhile in any leader, in any field. Yes, poetry has, to me, revealed itself to be the blessed art with which good leadership can start. So I tell you, write and write and write, and you'll be gifted a sacred sight. Every poem will be a star, and it will shine for who you are. Just look at me, from plain and bland to this, for now I understand. Poetry builds a fine machine. I hope I've shown you what I mean. Thank you.